If you have shoulder pain that is really hindering your game and like is kind of, you might even be scared that it will end your career, then I would really watch this video. Also, if you're just shoulder pain, curious about it in general, I would also watch this video. What's up, I'm Alex from learnbeachvolleyballfast.com, and the other day I was editing a little Instagram video, just a funny little clip one, where it was basically a bunch of clips of me hitting, and something hit me, which was I wanted to make a shoulder gratitude video for my own shoulder because of how well it works today. Because it used to not to. I think it was in 2018, 2019. I had 1.5 years where I couldn't play properly at all because of shoulder pain, and I tried so many things, and almost nothing worked to fix my problems. And like, I was so desperate at this time, and I even thought of maybe I need to start playing lefty, or maybe I need to stop my sport that I love and my career and everything. And it was really not a fun time in many ways like that. But fast forward to today, 2025, 6-7 years later, I'm 36 years old now. So I'm actually getting some age, and my shoulder is, I'm so happy for how it is today. It's so perfect, nothing hurts. I warm up by going and hitting when I'm cold. Like, some people think I'm stupid for doing that, but I literally don't feel like I'm even getting warm if I don't do that. And in so many ways, my body, from the work that I started doing with my shoulder, I also applied those types of thinking to the rest of my body. And today, at 36 years old, I actually feel younger than I did like when I started playing, and like around when I was 25 and stuff. I move better, I'm quicker, I have better reaction speed, I just feel agile, I don't need to warm up as much as I used to, and even though I'm much older now. And I'm not saying this to brag, I'm just saying this because I realized that this is not common, and this is something that many people think is not possible, but it seems to be possible if you just do the right things. And I realized when I was editing this shoulder gratitude video that I will show you in a second, I just realized that I need to actually tell people that I think my personal experience is that this is possible. You can get younger when you get older if you just do the right things. Okay, let's have a quick minute to look at the shoulder gratitude video, and then I will explain a little bit more after. Hey! Hey! Swing away, hard. Yes! There we go. Hey! Swing away, cross, hard. Hey! Go, go, go! Yeah. Swing away. Hey! Hey! Come on! Swing cross, go! Yes! Yes! Okay, so during my 1.5 years of not being able to play because of my shoulder, I think I went to 6 different physiotherapists, and I did everything that they said, and I googled and YouTubed for answers, and I did exercises from YouTube, and I tried so many things, and the pain just simply wouldn't go away. And yeah, as I said, I started getting like desperate. Like, I really needed to fix this to be able to continue with my life path the way my life was going. So one thing that I learned during this 1.5 years is that I'm not a physiotherapist. I'm not a doctor, and in a way I shouldn't be talking about this. But I am a beach volleyball player, and I'm a passionate one, and I hate when people have shoulder pain that ends their careers, so I'm making this video still. One thing that I learned from my experience is that physiotherapists, just like beach volleyball coaches, they don't agree with each other. They have different approaches to fixing things, and they believe in different things. So just because someone has the title or have graduated physiotherapy school or whatever does not mean that they will necessarily do the same thing for your shoulder as another physiotherapist. So I went to, I think it was 6 different ones, and I did their things and it didn't work. And then I went to the 7th one, completely different approach from all of the others, a much more full approach, I would want to call it. And slowly my shoulder started getting better, and it made sense why my shoulder did not get better from the other things, because they were not addressing the same root problems as this last physiotherapist. The quick way I can explain this method or the type of work that we did was, let's say if you don't know how to use all your muscles in your body, then the ones that aren't functioning, then other muscles have to do the work that those muscles actually should do. So then certain muscles get overworked, whereas other muscles are just offline, they're just not helping. And this in general is just not optimal, because it changes your movement patterns, is one, because you're not actually using the muscles that are designed for the movement patterns. And secondly, these muscles that are working and taking double the load, they more easily get overworked. So yes, with that in mind, I did this work with this physio, and I also started looking at my rest of my body from the same type of lens. Like, what is the muscles in my legs, in my hips, in my here and there that I don't know how to use, and what kind of effects does that have on my body? And that is like the path that I've been on now for 5-6 years or so. I've grown 2 centimeters taller, I have better posture today, I feel younger, I feel more energetic, I move better on the court, I have 0 shoulder pain, and in many ways my life is so much better than it was before. So yes, I wanted to make this video to maybe, if there are any people out there that are as desperate as I was, and you know, because it's really not nice when an injury is about to take you out of the sport that you love doing. It's not what you want. And if there are people like that out there, I wanted to make this video to like give one more hope that I might have solutions that are different from the ones that other people have been able to provide to you. So again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physiotherapist. If you have something actually broken in your shoulder, then probably not the stuff I know will help you. Maybe it will, I don't know. Some physiotherapists say that even if you have stuff broken in your shoulder, if you just strengthen stuff and learn to use everything properly, you can still be pain-free. So really, I don't know exactly what the answer is there. But if you have tried everything and you're desperate for answers and you want to give this one more shot, then I do think that we should look at it a little bit more. I cannot in a quick way explain exactly what all of the stuff that I've done for my shoulder is, because it's very complex and very complicated, and you like need to learn parts of your shoulder and like learn to activate muscles, and how then you need to understand in pictures like how that affects the shoulder and blah blah blah, and what that does. And then once you know how to activate one muscle, then we need to learn to activate another muscle in combination with that. It's a complex thing, and everyone is different, and some people can do it with their one shoulder but not the other, so then they can feel within their body like, okay, actually this side works like this but this side doesn't work like that. Then it's easier to understand that it should be possible to make the other side work the same way as the other side, etc, etc, etc. But what I wanted to say is that I've been on this path for years. I also have the physio that I worked with, and she can also do online stuff. So I do believe that as a package, there is a solution to be found here for people that are really desperate. There is this Swedish saying that is something like, you cannot correct wrong course by going faster. It's like a sailor's saying or something, which basically means that to fix a problem, you need to know the root cause of the problem and solve that, like go in this right direction, so to say. If you are going in the wrong direction and you just do more of that, it's not going to solve your problem. And I do unfortunately believe that both in beach volleyball, a lot of people are practicing a lot, and in rehab, a lot of people are doing a lot of exercises. But if you practice wrong on the court, or you do exercises that don't actually fix the root cause of your injury, then you could do that for years and years and years and years and still not arrive at the destination, which is what you want, which is a pain-free body and good playing on the court. And my beach volleyball coaching is very much aligned with this. Like, I go and find root causes in ways that other coaches don't, and that is why people get results from my coaching. And with my shoulder injury, my personal injury, I really felt like this was the case also when I found this last physio, when I was like, okay, you're doing something completely different than everybody else, and now the shoulder is starting to get good. And to be honest, once I found the right solution, so to say, it didn't take too long until the shoulder was good, until I was able to play again. And then I continued after that point to make it even better, and now today I feel like it's just completely bulletproof. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say today. If you have shoulder pain or some other pain in the body, again, this method does work the same for a lot of other parts also. If you have muscles that you cannot use, they are offline, then other muscles have to do work that they're not doing, and that can create all sorts of problems. Let me know and we might be able to figure something out. Or if you know this type of person that is in this type of trouble and they just cannot get out of the injury loop, then please send this video to them. It is a bit scary for me to make this video because, as I said many times, I am not a physio, I am not a doctor, but I do not want players to be injured when they don't need to, and I do think I have a solution, a way that I've done that like almost nobody else has done, and I think it can be helpful for other players too. So then I still feel like it is right to make this video. If you want to work with me about this, optimizing your body, getting rid of injuries, information is going to be in the description below. It's going to work similarly to my online coaching. And yeah, that's about it for today. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't yet. Let your friends know of it. I'm again this summer making videos. I hope I will get some good ones out there, and I hope that we will reach 10,000 subscribers this summer also. If someone wants to come and be coached with me, I'm in Denmark, in Copenhagen this summer, so reach out to me through my email, and private camps and stuff we can make happen. But yeah, that's it for today. See you in another video.